Friends, this is Krish. This video is going to be about pain compliance techniques used by companies like builders companies against customers and against employees and against associates. Customers, we know about it, flat buyers, we talk a lot about it on this channel. Associates like channel partners. Employees, well, you know it, but on paper they may not be employees, they may be contractors, they may be consultants. So when we talk about associates, we are talking about channel partners, we are talking about actual contractors and subcontractors of primarily builder companies. We are primarily talking about builder entities. Now, they use pain compliance techniques on you. Pain compliance. First of all, you need to understand what is a pain compliance technique. Guys, this conversation is going to be a little bit about physical self-defense as well as about financial self-defense. So get ready for the ride. What is pain compliance? How does it work? Who is using pain compliance on you? How? Let me explain. Suppose I want you to get inside my car and I want to take you where I want to go. You know what that is called? If you don't want to come with me, if you don't want to get inside my car, if you don't want to come where I want to take you, you know what that is called? The act of taking you in that car. It's called fucking kidnapping. It's called holding you hostage. That's what it's called. So here's how it can be done. Find the person in a suitably quiet place. Offer a handshake. Hi man, how are you? Take his hand. Okay, hi man, are you good? Grab these fingers. Start twisting, bending. Control the body by holding the collar. And twist. And say, fucking get into the car or else I'll break your fingers off. I'm not kidding, I'll do it. Convince him with some pain. Pull on one finger. Convince him with some pain till he screams. He will get inside the car. That is pain compliance. This is a easy definition of pain compliance. Pain compliance can be done in other ways. You may have seen pictures of people whose arms are twisted and held behind the back. And they twist a little bit and it hurts at the shoulder. And the guy gets bent over. And he feels defenseless, he feels helpless, he cannot fight. Because if he tries to fight, you'll increase the pressure on his shoulder and cause him a lot of pain. So this is pain compliance. Is it used by builder companies? Absolutely, abso-fucking-lutely used by builder companies. Okay, let me explain how it's done. When you come to the sales office and they offer you, I'm going to first explain the customer thing, okay? Then I'm going to explain the contractor thing. Then I'm going to explain the employee thing. So listen carefully. How is it done by builder companies? You come to the sales office. What do? They call you. Why do you go to the sales office? You are, most of the time, most of the people who land up in the builder sales office are not there to make a fucking life-changing decision. They are not there to make a decision about 50 lakhs or 1 crore or 2 crore rupees, which will impact 20, 30, 50 years of their life, and they will end up paying off a big fat loan. Nobody thinks like that. Nobody walks into a builder's office except maybe 1 or 2 people, small percentage of people. Most people go there saying, hey, you know what, I got a call from the sales office and this looks interesting and let's go see it. It looks interesting. They send you a bunch of brochures and they, yeah sir, you should come down and take a visit. You are going there casually. You should come down. You come down there, they show you that, they give you the trip, they convince you, they sort of get a psychological grip on you. They get a grip on you up here. You don't know it. You don't know it. but they are getting a grip on you. They are making you feel honored, respected, or you need to convince them of something. You need to convince them that you are worthy. You are a worthy customer of Lodha or Piramal or Runwal or Godrej. That you are worth it. So the L'Oreal line, L'Oreal because you are worth it, sort of turns on its head. Piramal because you may be worth it, but you gotta prove it first. It's that kind of a, if I could give it a catch line. Macrotech. Boss, you are in our sales office and you have eaten our cake and all, and we have, we gave you pick up and drop off. But you gotta convince us that you are worthy of it. That's the kind of logic. Now, on the face of it, you will say, why will someone commit to a huge decision based on this kind of trivialities? Well, we all want to look good before others. Every one of us. I want to look good before you guys. People call me. I could ideally just tell them to fuck off. But I want to look good. I want to look normal. I want to look rational. I want to be respected as a good human being. So we want to be respected by the sales team. We want to be respected by that nice office setup that they have over there. So we go there. We listen to them. We listen to them even when we know they are lying. They offer us this thing. This is a special, New Year special. Sir, it's only up till January 15th. Take this offer. Afterwards, the prices will rise. We don't call bullshit on any of this. We never call bullshit. Why? Same thing. We don't talk rudely to people. And we don't exercise our skeptical mind. So they'll offer us a deal. Sir, you book before Jan 15th. And you will get this big discount. You'll get this price, the 2022 prices. Afterwards, it's going to be 2023 prices, which is 10 lakh rupees more. Now they say all this, still we have not gotten to the pain compliance part. And they say, sir, if you want to lock this price, you have to give us 10 lakh rupees advance. Now, today. You say, not today. I can't do that. I can't make that kind of decision today. They say, no sir, you have to make it today. Otherwise, you walk out of that door and the deal is over. So what are they doing? Here, they are offering you a handshake. Come on, give me a handshake. Come on, give me your hand. Come on. I'm holding out my hand. Okay, I'll shake hands with you. Give me 10 lakhs and I'll lock the price. Come on, give me a handshake. They're doing this. And you say, okay, man. You get under pressure because someone's holding out his hand like this here. Give me a handshake, give me a handshake. Come on, give me a handshake. So you're going to feel under pressure to comply. You may hesitate. You will say, I'll ask my dad, I'll ask my mom, I'll ask my friends. They'll say, sir, all that is fine. You can sit and ask. You can call if you like. You're not going to get any kind of a positive response from anybody in such short notice. Nobody is going to give you advice. The other side is saying, come on man, give me your hand man. I'm going to benefit you by 10 lakh rupees right now man. Give me your hand. Now, if you succumb to the pressure, social pressure, there is social pressure here. You succumb to it and you give them your hand. The moment you give them your hand, you are in a handshake, right? So what is giving them the hand? That is swiping the token. Okay, I can't give you 10 lakhs, but I can give you 3 lakhs. Good enough. You gave them 3 lakhs. That's a handshake. You shook hands. You shook hands with whom? With the sales office of the builder, not with the builder. Make no mistake, the builder is the company. The sales office guy, I don't care how much suited booted the guy is. That sales office guy, he may have a card that says General Manager Sales or something. Does not matter. The sales office guy is a sales office guy. He is not an authorized representative of the company. Your deal with him, you shook hands with not the builder company, but with a sales office guy. He grabs your hand. He takes your fingers. And now he's got a grip on you. He doesn't let you go. Now you don't know it. As long as he is holding your hand, you don't know it. You feel you are in a warm handshake. 2 days later, you go home, you discussed with your dad, mom, brother, sister, everybody, and you said, I have booked a flat in Pallava city and it's amazing and blah blah blah. And your dad says, or your brother says, let's do some research. And they find out little bit of internet research and you learn, no, it's not amazing. No, there are bad reviews. And they say, no boss, you've done something very foolish. So you start getting flack at home. And that is when you try to withdraw your hand from that warm handshake. And that is when the gloves come off and the sales office guy is like, boss, I'll fucking break your fingers off now. I'll break your fingers. You have to stay in the handshake or I'll break your fingers. Now you are in pain compliance technique territory. The sales office guy is saying, and he will say it in the nicest way at first, or he will say, sir, you have to speak to CRM about this. If you have given the entire booking amount 100%, it becomes customer relationship management and they talk a different language. Their thing is, boss, you've given us your money, you're done. You're done. We are not letting go of your money. It's our money. That's what they will say. It's not true. It's still your money. They will say it's our money. And you are now in this pain compliance thing. It is like, boss, your 3 lakhs rupees are gone and we are going to take it from you. And it's going to hurt like your fingers are being removed from your hand. It's going to hurt exactly like that in your head. Because nobody gives up 3 lakh rupees easily. You're given the money, they are like, now boss, you have to come with us. You have to get inside the deal. So it's a lot like someone saying, get into the fucking car and come where we are taking you. Don't ask too many questions. Because if you ask too many questions, I'm going to get pissed with you and I'm going to break your fingers off. You are there. You are in that territory. They shove you into the car, which is, they shove you into the transaction. Now, they shove you into the transaction. Okay? They've got you by the fingers. This is your token booking amount. They got you by the fingers. They're fucking pulling you into the car and they're like, get in here, you bastard. Get in here. And pay the registration fee and pay the stamp duty amount. Now, most of the people prefer to fool themselves. Most of the people like to say, oh, it's just a warm, cuddly handshake. No, it's not a warm, cuddly handshake. They are holding your, they will break your fingers. They show every intention of breaking your fingers. Get into the car. Sign the registration papers. And after that, 10 days. Come on, disbursement. Come on, disburse the loan. Come on, disburse the loan. 20 lakh rupees. Disburse it right now. Immediately. Now you got loan company on one side, HDFC or ICICI Bank or whatever. Lodha on the other side. Both of them are like, boss, tera bahut loss ho jayega. Tera bahut loss ho jayega. We will really fuck your happiness. If you try to get out of this deal, you're fucked. Your life is fucked. We will take you to hell. We will send you more court notices than you will ever imagine existed. We will take you to civil court. We will fuck your happiness. You're done. You better pay the next installment. So then you're obediently paying money to the bank, EMIs, obediently. On the other side, whenever the builder says disbursal, you'll disburse. And after the entire amount has come in, you signed an agreement for, let us say, 1 crore rupees and not 1 rupee more. Okay? And this happens, I'm telling you from anecdotal evidence, plenty of it. People have signed a registered agreement which is containing everything, 1 crore rupees. That was the deal, right? They gave you a deal, New Year's Day deal. You took it, you paid the token saying 1 crore rupees, I'm getting the flat. Well, are you? No. Because then they are going to say, you have to pay 4 years maintenance. And you will say 4 years maintenance was not written. And then you're going to pay, they'll say you want to pay, we have started a free bus service. For that you're going to pay 20,000 rupees rent, or some payment towards that. and it will be raised, it will be escalated. So you will see all kind of these things happening. Inside the agreement there are clauses. In Lodha's agreement, check out Lodha's agreement. If the rupee depreciates against the dollar by more than 5%, the consideration value can be increased. The amount can be increased. So you have entered into a deal with us for 5 crore rupees or for 1 crore rupee, but actually it is not 1 crore, even though the agreement says exactly 1 crore. It is not 1 crore. It is 1 lakh, 1 crore and 10 lakhs. Or it is 1 crore and 20 lakhs. Why? Because reasons. Because, well, the dollar depreciated against the rupee, and because we started a bus, and because we decided to give you a bigger gym. They hadn't told you in the beginning what size gym they are giving. You had never asked. No, we give you a better gym, a more advanced gym. And now you have to pay. And they will tell you this after you disbursed 85% of your loan. And now they are saying possession demand letter. Now it's an extra contractual demand. What is an extra contractual demand? Your contract is your registered agreement. The agreement has exactly that amount, 1 crore rupees written in it. That is as per contract. You give them 1 crore, they give you a flat. That's the contract. That is the contract. You give them the money, they give you the flat. 1 crore rupees, 1 flat. That's the contract. Anything beyond that. Did you say, oh yeah, you gave me a flat, now give me an extra car thrown in. Throw in a car because I have to drive to and from my office. Did you say that? No. You said 1 flat, that's it. 1 flat of these dimensions, that's it. But from the builder side, no, it's not 1 crore, it's not exactly 1 crore, it's 1 crore 10,000. And again, same method. Now it's not your finger, now it's not your hand, it's your whole bloody arm. They got your arm twisted behind the back like this, and you're in this position. And they're holding you and they're saying, release the extra 20 lakh rupees, fucker, or I'm going to twist your arm off. And you're like, like, come on, give it to us. And if you ask questions, what is that 20 lakh for? What is that 10 lakh for? What is that extra 5 lakh for? And if you ask in a public forum, you are defaming us. We got a contract, we got a term in the contract that we can, cancel your contract if you defame us. And they'll send you a legal notice. It's hurting, you bastard. You called us a bastard. We are going to file defamation proceedings against you. Stop twisting my arm. They send you a termination notice. It's like, my arm, you're tearing it off. Yes, we are fucking tearing off your arm. We are taking away all your money. We are cancelling your registered agreement. You got nothing. Pain tolerance. Your pain tolerance for what? The thought of losing 20 lakh, 30 lakh, 50 lakh, 80 lakh, 1 crore. Your relationship with your family goes to hell. Your family is in pain. You are not the only one in pain. Your family is in pain and fear. Your wife is in pain and fear. She goes into depression. You're paying EMIs. Money is going out of your bank account. And Lodha has got you like this. Let me go. No, we sent you a termination notice. You defamed us. Happened to a guy from a Runwal customer. You are defaming us. He's paid most of the money. 85%. He's paid it. You are defaming us. They sent him a notice. And they reached out to his employers. You know what that is? Pain and fear compliance. Boss, we are not only reaching you, we are reaching your employers. Now, versions of the same thing happen to employees. Employees, incentives withheld. Channel partners, incentives withheld. We'll pay you. When? We'll pay you. When? Be patient, we'll pay you. Do some more sales. Here is some more sales targets. Achieve these targets. Okay, boss, but when are you giving me the incentives that I'm working so hard for? Then they'll throw a small part of it. Suppliers, same thing. You supply this much cement, ready mix cement, this much. And the guy supplies it. Okay. Now he says, I'm getting big business from Lodha. They will delay payments until all his working capital gets consumed. He takes overdraft from his bank for manufacturing that ready mix cement and sending it to the Lodha, and he writes his invoices and Lodha doesn't release the payment. Small technical reasons. 1 month delay, 2 month delay, 3 month delay. Small technical reasons. This guy is out of town, that guy has to be consulted, this guy has to ask the higher ups, you have not justified this, you have done overbilling over here, little disputes. They hold up your payment until your entire ready mix cement factory is in trouble because you have no working capital left. And then they are like, okay, we are going to offer you a settlement. We owe you 15 crores. We are going to give you 10 crores. That also we will give you in the form of flats, which you can sell only in future, not now. Are you agreed? Shit, 10 crores. I did a business for 15 crores and he's giving me only 10 crores. Come on, decide fast. You're fucking tearing my arm off. Decide fast. Decide now. That's pain compliance. You want to go to court? Go to court. We dare you. That's Lodha, that's Ronwal, that's Godrej, that's all the big fish against the contractors. Employees. No, it's incentive based. We make up the rules. We made the rules. When were the rules made? The rules were made fucking yesterday. Go challenge it. We will ruin your career if you go up against Lodha or Runwal or any big fish or any corporate basically. Any employee goes up against any corporate, tries to expose him, they will ruin his career. He will never get another job again. He is afraid. He is afraid. Because they have a lot of muscle, they have a lot of social media clout. They can write letters to your employers, to your future employers. They can issue a public notice in the newspaper saying this guy is no longer associated with us due to fraudulent actions and all that blah blah. You are done. You are packed up. They can file a false complaint against you. Some girl can be asked to file make a molestation charge against you, and you're fucked. Your career is gone. There'll be a case against you. People know that. Employees know that. So the pain tolerance that is being used by companies against employees, against contractors, against consultants, against the primary target against the customer as a method of, it's just normal. Please don't deal with people who do these things to you. I'm Krish, the Urban Naxal. Jai Maharashtra, Jai Hind, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan.